Hey, what's up guys, I'm back with a brand new video. It's time to unbox the VIVO X80 and this is a new flagship phone from Vivo which is costing around 1,60,000 PKR. In this price range, we have a 12GB of RAM with a 256GB of internal storage. Also in the color I have is a cosmic black color, and this phone is also manufactured in Pakistan. That's really good thing. So in this video, we're going to unbox the VIVO X80. Now let's see that what is Vivo has you offer in this phone. And guys, I already unboxed this phone, so without any wasting time, let's quickly open this box. So here's the box of the Vivo X80. It feels very premium, I would say. On the top we have our device, Vivo X80. Now let's out the phone from this box like this. And this is the Vivo X80 looks like in the cosmic black color, and you can see on the back we have a triple cameras. We have a matte finish on the back. It is made up of glass and the frame is made up of aluminium. More about the Vivo X80 later on. So now let's quickly boot this phone up. Now let's see what else we get, and then the phone. And the first thing, we have this compartment. So inside this compartment we have a case, and you can see which feels really premium, and you can see we does not get any sides on this case. Also we have some suggestion tool. We also have a quick start guide. Here is another compartment. So inside this compartment we have a USB-A to USB Type-C cable, and we also have a headphones in, but on the Vivo X80 we does not have any headphone jack, so we have a USB Type-C headphones. So on this side we have our charger, and you can see here is our charger. So now let's see the ampere rating, and guys, and this is a 80-watt fast charger, and you can see this phone is also support 80-watt fast charging, so that's really good thing. And this phone has a 4500 mAh of battery size. In terms of the battery charging wise, this phone should be really fast. So now let's put all these things is to the side, and now let's look at the Vivo X80. On the back we have a glass on this phone. We have a matte finish, and you can see, and the camera layout on this phone is really big. We have a triple rear facing cameras. Now let's see the physical overview of this phone. On the bottom we have a speaker, USB Type-C port, main microphone, as well as SIM tray. Again, no headphone jack on this phone, but in the box we have a USB Type-C headphones. So we have a dual nano SIMs, who does not have any micro SD card support on this phone. On the left hand side we have nothing. We have antenna bands. On the top we have noise cancellation microphone. On the right hand side we have volume up and volume down rocker, as well as a power on button. We have a 50 megapixel main camera, f1.8 aperture with optical image stabilization with laser autofocus. Also we have 12 megapixel ultra wide. We have a 12 megapixel which is a telephoto lens which give you a 2x optical zoom. Also we have a dual LED flash, and overall I have to say this phone looks very premium and beautiful from the back. On the front we have 6.7-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, which also has a 1500 nits of brightness. And the processor on this phone is a MediaTek Dimensity 9000 SOC, which is a flagship level processor from MediaTek, which is based on 4nm architecture. And this processor, in my opinion, is more efficient, less power hungry as compared to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. We will see the performance of this phone in my upcoming speed test. This phone also has ZIS coding. On the top we also have a punch hole on this phone, and this phone has a curved display, and this phone it feels real light in hand because we have 4500 mAh battery size, not a 5000. And the bottom chain, it is also really small on this phone. This phone also has a dual speaker. So now let's quickly set up this phone up and then we will continue. And guys, and here is the first boot of the Vivo X80, and you can see, and guys, and the first impression about the display quality, I have to say that this phone has an AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, and the display is also really bright. We have 1500 nits of peak brightness, and this phone also has an NFC. We also have a gaming mode. Here is the notification area on this phone, and this phone also has an in-display fingerprint scanner, and you can see, and the in-display fingerprint scanner also really fast, and the haptics, it is also really good on this phone. Now let's go to the about phone. And this phone is running on Android 12, and you can see we have Android 12. We have a 256GB of internal storage on this phone. Out of 230GB it is available for you guys. MediaTek Dimensity 9000 SoC. This phone also has a Vivo V1 Plus chip. So now let's look at the camera on this phone. And these are the main highlighting feature of the VIVO X80. We have 50 megapixel main with a 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, which give you a 2x optical zoom with optical image stabilization. So here is the camera UI looks like on this phone. Again, this phone also has a ZIS, so we have a ZIS mode which give you a natural color. I recommend to you guys to turn on the ZIS mode, which give you a more natural result. So here is your normal and here is your ultra wide. We also have a portrait mode, and you can see which is also available with a 2x. We also have a night mode. We have a night mode which is available with the ultra wide with a 2x optical zoom as well. We also have this mode which is a panorama night. We also have a tripod mode. We also have a long exposure mode on this phone. We have a 50 megapixel mode in which you can take full 50 megapixel shot. Let's see video recording size with the back camera, and the back camera maximum shoot 4K at 60 fps. We also have a full HD 60 fps, and this phone also had this AI video enhancement which give you a more dynamic range in the video. This phone also has a video stabilization mode, and you can see standard, ultra and horizontal line mode. We also have a pro mode, and you can see in the mode section we have a panorama, live photo. We also have a slow motion, and you can see we have a time lapse, AR sticker, super moon mode also available on this phone. We have a dual view video mode, and you can see in which you can record videos with the back as well as with the front camera at the same time. So now let's look at the front facing cameras. On the front we have 32 megapixel selfie camera. We have a portrait mode with the front facing camera, and let's see video recording size with the front camera. And the front camera only shoot full HD at 30 fps, no 4K with the front camera. The slow motion, it is not available with the front camera. As far as the cameras are concerned, this phone is giving you a lot of camera features which we don't see on any other smartphone. That's very good thing. So now let's talk about the battery size. Again, this phone has a 4500 mAh battery size with a 80 watt fast charging, and this phone is give you at least 1 day of battery life on heavy use without any problem, because the Dimensity 9000 SOC is a really efficient processor, and we will see the performance of this SOC in my upcoming speed test. Stay tuned for that, and that's about it. And thank you so much for watching this unboxing and my first impression regarding the VIVO X80. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.